Well, we're going to see plenty of that. A good hold there, staving off a break point. Either pair of sunglasses there would help him, I think. Break point. Point taken. Shapovalov draws first blood. It's no bad thing at this time of day, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. His coaching staff.
Well, that was superb ball striking from Lorenzo Musetti, because he's well beyond the baseline. Determined to take that first ball and get in behind it, seize on that opportunity.
And he comes, and he does indeed hold, break, hold for Shapovalov. So a real luxury, one we're delighted to have at Melbourne Park. Musetti, love 3.
Answering the point. Was the first serve that set it up, taking Shapovalov a long way off the court.
Well, a comfortable hold, but what a point that was. Shapovalov dominated it, and yet Musetti won it.
Well, you talk about the holder serve that he needed. Perhaps this is the forehand that he needed. This was electric. First of all, the movement, and then the shot making on the full run, and he did not hold back one iota, just unloaded on that forehand.
On the board, Shapovalov to serve. How about that? A break back by Musetti to Love, and a big roar to... A hold, and we are back level. A hold to Love, just what Shapovalov needed after losing 3 in a row. He leads 4. Shapovalov serving first. Beautiful forehand. Late game.
Not for the first time in this match. Lorenzo Musetti just unleashes on another forehand.
Into the corner.
Oh, what a combination. We've seen him unleash on a couple of forehands. That time it was the backhand side. Punishes it down the line and has the awareness to explode forward behind it. Gave Shapovalov no chance to track it down. Chip return or come over some of those backhands. Be more aggressive.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, you said it, Drew. It is a thing of beauty, this shot. He sensed that his opponent was coming forward, Lorenzo Musetti. Great awareness of where his opponent was on the court to execute that shot.
The hold for Shapovalov from the awkward end, shall we call it, and to stay in the set.
But he got there. He does just enough with the backhand passing shot to make it awkward for Musetti, and then gets on his bike, tracks down the short volley.
Four, 5, 15-30, nervous times.
And again, the type of point that Denis Shapovalov's wanting to play, getting on top of the point from the baseline, set up just his first of the match. Makes a tactical error earlier in this point. Lorenzo Musetti going down the line with his forehand allowed Denis Shapovalov to take control of the point. And that time
nothing to do with the court. An important hold there for Musetti. Rally, which is where you would have thought that Musetti would have been favoured.
That moment, well, that was bodes well.
That will give him a lot of confidence, gets it back to 30 all. He's digging himself into holes and then crawling out of them quite spectacularly. Oh, shame it ended on an error and not a winner. Because that he just needed to get that one over the net. Another break point. Again saved with the swinging service out wide. Big hold for Denis Shapovalov. He keeps his... Confident overhead. And here indeed it comes. 6-all.
6 games all.
Around 50% of his first service is in. 7 double faults. A big sigh of relief there from Lorenzo Musetti. I don't think he needed to leap there. He needs to settle himself and get a big service in. To help him, he needs to get himself. Well, there we go. He is actually on the board. What's the beauty of the tiebreaker? Change of ends. You've got 30 seconds in which to compose yourself by hook or by crook, and he'll only be 4-5 down. 2-6, 4 set points. Well left. You can see he's trying to hit a winner on every. Beautifully done, and a huge roar and huge fist pump for Lorenzo Musetti. He was a breakdown early, came back, took it to a tiebreaker, which he won at 7-3. He takes the first set in just under an hour. Punished that second service, gave it the treatment it deserved.
Starting to force him into errors on more than one occasion, Lorenzo Musetti.
Cain, Musetti.
That's what he likes to do, backing away so he could run around and take that on the forehand and then down the line.
Well, that's one way, and a very effective way to avoid the ball elevating into your single-handed backhand. take 3 and 4 steps to your right as a left-hander and unleash.
But it's a hold to 30 with a beautiful flat backhand over the net. He's still shaking his head. Beautiful from Musetti. It's his turn to run around the forehand, one with depth, and then the next one with a deft touch.
Wow, what a combination. The inside-out forehand from Musetti, and then this lovely, deft change of gears with the forehand droppy. An aggression that we love to see from Denis Shapovalov. Takes the second serve return early, charges forward behind it.
A little bit of luck there. Managed to keep his cool.
Well, what about the skill here from Lorenzo Musetti? Again, knowing that Shapovalov's coming forward to play that slice backhand passing shot at just an awkward enough height so that Shapovalov has to volley up on the next ball.
A hole for Musetti. Again, a couple of unforced errors from Musetti. Take one of these 2 break points. That was there for the taking.
It was the type of point he's wanting to play.
Great first service when he needed it the most, 199 kilometers per hour. Huge service into the corner and a huge hold from 15-40 down. Musetti leads 3-2 and is a set to the good. What's this service game going to be like? What's his mentality going to be like? And 2 break points. Musetti complaining there. Still another break point.
Yes.
Altered his pattern just when he needed to, Denis Shapovalov.
Cain, Shapovalov.
Around for another 15 minutes and it's all going to go off. you and I have moved to Australia, Simon, so...
Position.
Paints the line, a hole to love. Musetti leads 4-3 in the second set. Well, no signs of pressure on the first two services there. If you get a first service in either of them, they're winning 3/4 of the points thereafter.
Lorenzo Musetti, elite in that regard. Sets the tone for the point.
Musetti hadn't got a first service in on the first 3 points of the game as Musetti serves from the ad court. Off the hook there, Musetti. He holds and leads 5-4, having taken the first set in the tiebreaker.
Everything that point. Superbly played drop shot from Musetti. Elite foot speed from Shapovalov. Musetti from an impossible position. And again.
Great service and +1. Does serve very deep, Musetti. That's the Shapovalov you want to see.
And this is what you call a ghost or a sneak into the net when his opponent didn't necessarily see him coming. Chooses to go with the slice backhand Musetti. Possible for Musetti to get to the next one.
In steps Shapovalov right on the baseline for the second service. And Musetti saw him coming. A couple of maple leaf flags behind him. He's got the sun on his back. That's what Musetti does to you. He makes you win the point twice.
Second serve under duress again.
Gutsy. Dominant play by Shapovalov, and he gets the mini break.
One all.
Two very good services, though, from... He's going to come in even further.
Two all.
change ends after it. Will it be 3-all or 4-2? How about that serve and volley on the second service? Shapovalov having imploded. He's not imploding here, though. Again, an aggressive stance on the baseline for this second service. Look at a second service. Standing a bit further back this time. Worked brilliantly at 2-3. And it works every bit as brilliantly at 4-5. Oh, and then he does that. For Musetti to see, to try and put him off. 6-all, 6-all. Inside out forehand, beautiful from Musetti into the corner. That's going to give him so much confidence.
Well, both men a little bit tentative early in this point, but it was Musetti that broke the point open with the...
It will be a second service this time. It's a double fault. It's a 2-sets-to-love lead for Lorenzo Musetti.
7 games to 6.
He's love 40 down. That would have been a lovely way to finish off a game, wouldn't it? Just describing an arc and landing on the... The error does indeed come.
New balls, please.
Just about to say that's as good a rally as we've seen all match, because we haven't had a whole lot to get our teeth into. Breaker after Musetti double faulted. Missed it. This for a double break. Double fault, double break. Musetti leads by 2 sets and 3-love. He can still play dominant tennis.
He's got weapons everywhere, which I think is...
How about that?
Capabilities of this 25-year-old Canadian from well beyond the baseline. Can hit a forehand winner.
Shapovalov to get one of the breaks back.
Yes.
That's allowed Musetti to take control with his forehand, so he's between a rock and a hard place.
Waiting for changes of ends. He played that point with a lot of anger, didn't he? Best. We'll get a great camera angle of it here.
Well, there's a little dance. He loved it, did the Italian.
During these short exchanges, they're covering every inch of the court. And of course, then we have a longer rally. Just out. He is indeed denied. Bravery from Shapovalov, who sees off 2 match points. So near.
Out. 14-13.
Saying, come on, let's get this over the line. And he does indeed get it over the line with a roar. Number 16 seed Lorenzo Musetti is through into the 3rd round, defeating Denis Shapovalov 7-6, 7-6, 6-2 in 2 hours and 42 minutes. A hug at the net, which is nice to see. Musetti takes the plaudits of the crowd and roars. Maybe it's straight sets, but he knows he's been in a battle.